Hi, welcome to the Gaming Archive. I'm Tom, and today we're going to have a look at how to connect up the Mega Drive. Loads of people have been making comments and saying, oh, how do I connect up the Mega Drive? I can't find it on my TV and so on. So clearly people are having problems. So what I wanted to do today was to show you 2 or 3 different ways of connecting up a Mega Drive to a modern TV. So start with, we've got the power supply. I plugged it in into the power, but it's very standard. Fits into the power adapter here. And we've got a lovely little Mega Drive here. This one is newly acquired, so it's in really good condition. In fact, it's close to mint, or as near mint as you're likely to find a used Mega Drive. So we've got the power in, and after that, this is the standard cables that come with the Mega Drive, which is the AV yellow, red and white. Now, as you can see, this is a modern TV, and we take a look, we do a full 360. This is where we connect up. Now, as you can see, I do have some ports and different ways of connecting up, but what I don't have is a red, yellow and white. So they're different colors. Now I wouldn't like to connect these up because I may do damage to the telly or I may destroy the Mega Drive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a way of doing it, and I'll show you in a moment. On the other end we've got a 7-pin adapter, and this one plugs directly into the Mega Drive. Careful to have the notched top of the pin at the very top when you're pushing it in, so you don't destroy any of the pins. That's it. Give it a good push. Needs a good push to get it nice and solid. Right, so now we're faced with getting this one, the AVs, connected into the TV. And the simplest way, assuming your telly has a SCART socket, and this one has got a SCART inlet, is to connect up basically a little adapter, a SCART adapter. So this is an adapter. It's an AV to SCART adapter, and very, very simple way of doing it. Get my colours in. Make sure you get the right colours in the right hole. That always helps. And let's get it in. Very simple. So if I pop this around, what else do I need to do? So we've now got signal going to the TV, modern TV. So what do we need now? Well, we need Sonic. So Sonic is going to help us out here. So this is a mint copy of Sonic. It's, well, near mint. It really is in excellent condition. I don't think it's been played, or if it has, it's been someone didn't like Sonic, whoever owned it, because they just didn't play it. So I'm going to pop that in, and if I hit the down button, let me make sure I've got everything done, I've got everything right. Put the telly on. Yeah, that would help. Always helps. So the TV is on. It's registered SCART. Put the Mega Drive on. Turned it off there. Turn it on and wait. I'm impatient. That's what happens when you get old. So here we go. And let's get the volume up. The only way to appreciate Sonic. A little bit of volume for the kids. And of course, the quality is thank you, Sonic. He's trying to take over there. This is the normal AV cable antenna, the AV cable antenna cable that comes with the Mega Drive. And of course, if you try to plug that into the antenna point on the TV, you then have to retune the TV to try and pick this up. And then once you picked it up, you should be able to play, assuming the TV can find it. But my advice is don't use it, simply because when you disconnect your Mega Drive from the telly, the next time the TV loads and the Mega Drive isn't there, then the chances are it will delete that position. So you'll have to go through the same process of manually scanning and searching to pick up the Mega Drive each time you start a TV, so you really don't want to go there. So as far as I'm concerned, this one is, we got loads of them. They generally go to the bin. So now what we're looking at is the modern day cable, SCART to the telly. You get a lovely signal, and it's there all the time. Just as soon as you pop the TV off, pop the TV on, SCART will be connected. It'll find the SCART immediately. It'll find the signal, and we should have Sonic powering up just about now. There you go, that's what I mean. So yeah, the SCART, very simple, about £4 from Amazon. So just get yourself SCART, AV to SCART little box. That's it. Right, so that's one way. So now what we do, maybe you don't have, so let me just turn this off now so we don't do any damage to my bits and pieces here. So what happens if you don't have a SCART on your TV? Maybe you've only got the HDMI. Then what we do is we abandon. You don't need that at all. So now what you're after is AV to HDMI adapter. So it's got HDMI on one end and it's got the AV points on the other. So what we do here, connect up our cables again, get our red in, get our yellow and white. And this one is you're going to need to invest in a HDMI cable. If you haven't got a spare, again another £5 in Amazon, then you're away. So now this one will connect directly to the HDMI on the TV, and you're ready to go again, almost, because, I say almost, because this adapter, now it's an odd thing, but some of them come and they need a power supply, and some of them come and they don't. But I find that if occasionally I can get away without using the power supply, and it might work, but the power supply gives that boost to the signal that will really help you to get 1080p quality rather than say 720 if without the power supply. So there's a little button on the side of the adapter. Put it up to 1080 and get yourself a power supply. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is your cabling for your power supply. It's got a USB on the end of it, which will fit into a standard USB socket. So I'm going to pop that in, plug it in, and I'm going to power up the adapter. There you go, all powered up. So all I got to do now is change the TV, because I got to change it from SCART to HDMI. And I've just done that, I think. Try again. Nope. So now I'm on HDMI, and this should tell me HDMI, it should come up. Yeah, HDMI. So it's now looking for a HDMI signal, which means if I turn the Mega Drive on, we should be seeing Sonic once again. But this time we're seeing him in HDMI quality, which should be better. Even better than the AV and the SCART. So if you have the HDMI port available, always try and use the HDMI because it's better quality. So again, I'd love to hear a little bit of Sonic for a few seconds. The quality is lovely, isn't it? And it's not a new TV. This TV is about 15 years old. It's ancient. It's almost as old as the Sega or as the Sega. So that's quite lovely, but I'm not quite done yet. So let me turn this down again. There is one other option, and that is, this is another type of adapter. And what this one does is, it, for whatever reason, you might be in a position where your SCART is being used for something else. Maybe you're using SCART for an old video or for another game or something. What this one allows you to do is it allows you to turn a SCART socket into HDMI. And again, it needs powering up to get to 1080p. So SCART to HDMI is another type of adapter. So effectively you can use this one. You can use the SCART on its own, or you can use the AV to HDMI adapter, which I've just shown you. And all plugged in and all working. So that's three different ways of connecting up a Sega Mega Drive to a modern TV. That's all you're ever going to need. Now, it's absolutely gorgeous and the quality is lovely. Old TV, old Mega Drive, but everything is beautiful. So what I wanted to say to you is, this is a complete package, by the way, and it's all in excellent condition. So if you're interested in getting a package like this for yourself and some games, so head on over to our eBay store. You'll find the links on our gaming archive, our YouTube gaming archive. And just head on over to the eBay store. But main thing is, you now know how to connect up your Mega Drive to a modern TV. And as I said, the adapter is about £5 from Amazon, likewise £4, £3. So really, if you're getting a Mega Drive for yourself, just get those little bits as well, and that way when you get it, you'll have no problem connecting it up to a modern TV. So hopefully you got some value, hopefully you enjoyed this short video, this little tutorial. Hit the links. If you've got questions or something, just leave a message, leave a comment. I'll come on back to you. Otherwise, hopefully you'll hit the like button and maybe subscribe. And either way, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.